there is a dialogue in a Hindi movie, जिसने मन्नत मांगी है वही पूरी करेगा. Thanks a lot. Thank you. And this is a superb and really, really needed initiative. Begin at the right time, I must say. So thank you for creating this platform. Well, I am magician Dr. Pallavi Alab Deshpande Kasliwal. I am born in a small village near Nasik. So my journey began when I was 8 or 9 years old, and me and my brother, we did a workshop together 30 years back. It was a very rare thing, and it was a challenge for my father, who is a medical practitioner. A very busy practice for him to take care of our interest, but then probably it's all God's plan. We got into it. We performed across the country and even outside, more than 3,500 shows. I remember one of the performances wherein we had 1 lakh audience at one time. Back now.
Lovely.
So all the screens, and that was a huge, nice experience for that age. So that's how I have lived a lot of, blessings and glory, and a very, very different journey, being in a unique field. Even 30 years back, who has seen my show, if they see me now, they remember it, that we have seen you. So it gives immense satisfaction. But then it was always to impress people, and that kept me incomplete. That there has to be a real magic, because people relate you as magician, that you are magician, you will score good marks in class, don't worry. So but then I have to take equal efforts.
Exactly.
Something is missing, and that kept me that no, there has to be something. So that attracted me to the whatever I'm doing right now. I became a physiotherapist. I completed my master's from one of the best institutes in the country, All India Institute of Physical Medicine and Rehab Center. And then I got married to Dr. Alap. It was a love marriage, so definitely a very, very tough time to let it all happen smoothly.
Right.
But yeah, my parents did bless us wholeheartedly, and with their blessings, I feel that blessings are very important, for things to go forward.
Yeah.
So we started our journey in Nasik. We came to Nasik, and we started with a small setup, 200 square feet area. I first started with a job, and then I started a small clinic, and that too we were parasites with my elder brother Parag, and they were practicing homeopathy, and we joined as a physio part-time, and that is how 200 square feet area to a big setup now, and starting as a two people's team to more than 10. So it was and being in physio, it is more of a freelancing or a job that is considered, but we could break that trend, and we started building team of physios to serve better. And now today we have a team of physio and healers to serve people. So my journey began as a physio. My always passion was fitness. I was into fitness coaching. That is how I learned holistic nutrition as well. That the intention was purely serving people and really helping them target the source of pain. Would like to mention how we added fitness also in the system is we could see people with knee and back pain and really suffering, and these people were first blamed and made to feel guilty for having increased weight. They were said that first you decrease weight, only then we can do something. But I could see that they could not, they were people who could not go to the gym, were having fear of walking, had a very, very worse relationship with food. Zumba was out of question. So what do? And that is how I felt that there is so much that we could do and help them reach their goals. And then I included fitness with that intention to serve these specific people having back and knee issue and help them decrease their weight or slim down more safely and effectively.
Correct.
And then with the same intention of targeting the source, I could realize I am a voracious reader. I love reading and learning and continuous self-development. You name it, and I have done it like that. You know, I did many courses, but everything has helped me evolve as a better human being myself. And I'm now able to serve people with more deeper understanding. So with that commitment to target source of pain, we added new dimensions like emotional guidance, understanding the role of thoughts and emotions, and then including as a powerhouse to help them recover better, and then including pranic healing or energy science into it, then adding hypnotherapy, and then few more healing modalities. But adding this was not easy for me. It was definitely tough because 90% of people around me could not even understand my language at times. So to convince them, there were people who then left away. And I felt really isolated and alone, and I felt like giving up on my dream also at times. But I said, no, fear is only a feeling. It cannot hold you back. Keep going. If it feels good, it's good for you. It's good for others. Serve the higher good. You know you're true to yourself. You have to keep going. The universe will support. And probably I did go through a lot of breakdowns myself. And that, took my attention to the higher sources up from here. So yes, I think that was all needed, because if that level of breakdown could not happen, I would not pull myself out of comfort zone and stand for myself and the vision or the purpose. But today I'm very happy that we have included all these dimensions. Have a very, very unique setup at Nasik with a physio center wherein people are on machine, but the electrotherapy and their time is utilized by healing. At the same time, we also have modern tools and prefer more of hands-on physiotherapy, literally working on the nerves and joint, mobilizing it with hands and helping them restore their mechanical balance or biomechanics, along with the energy balancing as well and the emotional balance. So I think God guided me to what I asked for, and that's how I could connect all these tools and create a very unique module. And it's still, when you start something new, from that idea to implementation and really making it a part of system, it needs a lot. You do make mistakes, you do see breakdowns, there is a lot of challenging and the people who I call them vibrational match. There are few who will just walk away, and there are few new who will come, and when those walk away, you need to keep that faith that okay, you just stay tuned, and when you know that what you are choosing to do is worthwhile, just need to keep that faith and keep going. Taking that leap of faith is very important, especially when your own near and dear ones are not happy really or aligned to what you're doing. That's the most challenging time, when you still need to be clear-headed and calm here, at the same time compassionate with people around, and still do whatever is required and needed when it comes to your workplace, where you don't compromise with that what is to be delivered. So yeah, that I there was a time when I had to really keep my mouth shut and just keep doing what needs to be done. So saving my energy from there and focusing on work, because when you start, people will not support you. Only when they see results, they say, yeah, it's worthwhile. But that journey from nothingness to
something,
to seeing something, yes.
That's your road, and you have to go through it
that
sometimes
needs
alone.
a lot of faith, and I build my muscles of being okay with criticism. At times you have to act dumb and be okay, and being okay with everything, difference of opinion, I must say, because 7 billion people in this world, not everyone will believe in everything, but what it is your journey. You have seen it, you have read it, you have understood it, you need to do something about it. You can't wait for someone to take steps for you. So I used to say this to myself. There is a dialogue in a Hindi movie, "Jisne mannat mangi hai wahi puri karega." So that's how I kept telling myself that it's your journey, and you need to. Other person may not understand, and you don't have to waste your energy. In right time, right people will automatically fall in. Will get it. It's just you need to keep going, and that's what I did, and that's how the book was published. That's how the channel was published. It's like always I ask myself these 3 questions: that what so what, and what next. So even during the COVID times, there were tough times, but I chose to keep flowing like water. That okay, we are unable to take that hands-on therapy right now. So what else is possible? So then we created, a playlist in YouTube channel wherein we could support our patients who could not come to us, but then I used to just help them with the videos. That okay, and we started consulting online. But I never said that, oh my God, what do I do now? There was a time when my husband said that we need to close down the center because the expenses are too high, and I don't think so that we can cope up with it. Maybe everything, when things settle down, we will starting over again. I said no, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. And then I had to give him that, that I take that stand, that things will fall in place. I only support that I need from you is blessings, I said. And then I said, I'll make it happen. Yeah, I did have fears inside because the team that we used to have all worked. There was a time when I used to appoint a physio, and in a month the physio was vanished like magic. So I had to train, and yeah, it's very silly, but whatever happened, I thank it, because our whole team of physios was replaced by healers then. So so yeah, it all happens as per the divine plan. But then when you get frustrated or irritated or disappointed or anxious or worried with, and if that overpowers you, those emotions overpower you, then you will go down and back to your comfort zone. You need to just keep going and be okay, and build your own emotional muscles first to just overcome whatever comes. And I feel that when you keep going, everything falls in place. I always said myself that God wants what you want for yourself. So
Very nice.
when when the uh, when you keep, what you talk to yourself in your mind, what you whisper in your mind, only
That is
you know.
important. Yes.
And those thoughts need to be really, really powerful, especially during the challenging times.
Very true.
That time you need to be your own coach. I was blessed to be very, very with very powerful people around me who supported me at the right time. But yeah, you need to self-inspire yourself. You need to read good books 24/7. What I do when no one is looking at me is where the magic happens.
Very true.
we don't have a TV channel at home. We don't have newspaper coming in. If you see my phone log into anywhere, you will not even see a negative news. It doesn't pop up on my phone. So, and if it does, even if my father says that no, this you need to know, you just see this, I will say no, I will decrease that. You just tell me what is to be done and what care is to be taken. That's it. So I always kept my energy sorted. I because you need to save your energy to really be focused, because this is all distraction around. And when you get distracted, automatically you lose your path.
Yes.
So that attention and focus, I always ask myself that 10 years from now, what will be worthwhile? So even if there were maybe at times, a mess at home, if needed, I did not get entangled there. That, okay, 10 years from now, what is more worthwhile? So if at all I'm happily able to do something, I will do it. If not, I will take a pause, restore my energy back, and then do
it. Right.
So yeah, that's it. Yeah, please we'll go next.
That's some very good advice that you have given, that should be helpful to a lot of people who have listened to you. In fact, you have covered a lot of my questions, that what were your struggles during the COVID time and how did you overcome them. So you started doing the online consultation, right? During the COVID times, you went online, right? You started consulting.
Yes.
What else did you do to make sure that, just hang on, this time will also pass by?
Yeah, I did. I believe in three things: physical body, energy, and emotions. So myself, I was also taking courses, even if, because it is not what you know, it is what you do that matters. So if I made sure that first my energies are taken care of. So I was doing repeating a session on emotional domain. Related to Louis Hay, you can heal your life. And then I repeated pranic healing, self-study programs, so that it keeps me on track. And then I was exercising myself a little bit, whatever at home. So I was taking care. I created a pyramid for myself wherein I know my priority jar, where is my time going. So I made sure that every minute is on a creative plane than on a competitive plane, being anxious and worried and going into that guilt blame track or a victim mode, how bad it is. I did not let myself slip in there. And then, of course, making sure that sharing little, whatever happened, I immediately created a video. I did not wait that, I usually had this habit that if I have something in mind, I'll write it down and immediately create a video out of it. That, okay, if एक के भी काम आता है, even if it's worthwhile helping even a single person who is going through that similar phase what I was going through or who needs it, it's worthwhile. So it is, I feel it's energy flowing out of you and within you. You just need to take care of that dynamics and everything falls in place.
Now, with your busy schedule wherein you have kids to take care of, you have a center to take care of, you do so much of reading, so many things, and then even after that, you keep learning more, right? How do you keep yourself calm and, stress-free what advice do you give to our audience, that how do you do it and how can they do it?
Yeah, when it comes to action, I follow my heart.
Hmm.
I follow my intuition. And if something is forced upon me, I don't resist it as well.
Achha.
I choose to flow like water. Because when we resist something, there the problem begins. So even if I drop into that resistance mode, I will pull myself out faster.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, not everyone around you will like what you're doing. But then I can let go very quickly, and I can forgive myself or others quickly. I feel that's my asset. So even if I know that at times my in-laws are unhappy with my choices, I will still go by what I feel is appropriate.
Right.
When it comes to action. But I will not keep that grudge in mind when interacting with them. So that keeps, it easy going. Right. And even if, say, I have a hard conversation with my husband, I will not take it the next day. I can just, at times people feel, how can you just leave it so fast? It's uncomfortable for people around me at times. But once you know the magic of it, how lighter you feel, how better you feel, because when you get entangled in the drama around you, it's a trap. When you observe it as a learning and you're okay and you claim your own power back, these are two affirmations for the audience that I have used. One is, I am enough, and I claim my own power back. So whenever I was put into a tough situation, I reminded myself that I am enough. Not out of ego, but out of that self-belief, building that self-belief that you are enough. Because definitely I had fears, I had anxieties, I had tough times. I was put in doing something which I had never done. But I had no choice. But then I said, okay, it's nothing to prove. It's a journey. Maybe one person may do that in an hour, and I may take 10 days, and that's okay. That's absolutely, as long as I'm heading towards the needed direction.
Path. Yes.
So yes, it is, and I was okay with, when I started being okay with making mistakes, and when I accepted myself as I am, exactly as I am, that okay, whatever I have seen, I have read, I have done, I need to trust my journey, and I know that. And whatever I have not read, not learned, I don't know that. And if you think it is worthwhile, learn it. If you don't think that it is worthwhile, then stay tuned to and use whatever you have. Right. So that made it very simple. So it is like accepting yourself fully, completely, and really being okay in what you are. So that created a lot of harmony within and around.
Well,
even if someone said something,
coming out of your mouth, it definitely sounds very simple. I'm not pretty sure that it will be that simple for everyone.
It was tough for me as well earlier. Right. But then when you practice it, yes, you feel it is such a wisdom to do it. Because ultimately, we waste so much of our life otherwise getting into lower emotions and not doing what we think we are capable of. So it's taking that leap of faith. At times people may not believe in you immediately, and that's okay. At times you will still make mistake, and that's okay. 90% of people around me, I am in a very, very so-called spiritual path, and People around me are like highly logically operating brains
Hmm.
who will not understand my language,
Okay. Hmm.
but without making them wrong. Like, okay, whatever they have seen, they have learned, they are standing by their truth.
Hmm.
Why do I have to invalidate them?
Hmm.
Then it's lack of belief in myself.
Hmm.
So rather than that, if I am able to include them as they are and still stand by my truth, things automatically fall in place.
Hmm.
So over time they understand. Yeah,
As
so I
as
have derived very powerful tools to not getting impacted by other people's uh, perceptions. In pranic healing world, it is called um, psychic contamination or psychic attacks upon you. And I did this course called psychic self-defense.
Mm-hmm.
So that has helped me, I must say.
Right, right, correct. Now, since going back to when you started your business, since you've started your own business, what do you think, or what, in your opinion, are the problems or the challenges that any new business face, and how should one overcome them?
Yes, it is such a important thing. When you start your business, first thing what I feel is don't copy paste. Don't, because this is running in market, because this is the upcoming thing, because someone else you see succeeding and you try doing it, then you are not following your inner call, but just getting influenced by. And
others.
when you feel breakdown, there is a breakdown, the chance of you running away will automatically be very high. So most importantly is every one of us have had our own unique journeys, and we always have something to give. We need to really do some inner work to before we step into that. Just because one is doing, if I do it, I feel the chance of breakdown is high. So follow your inner call, do some inner inquiry, that what is that I'm passionate about, what is that I really want to the journey. See, there was a time when my husband said that I don't want to do this anymore, but you do as I say.
Oh.
So I was like, no, if it is done according to your protocols, you need to do it. But if it is done by me, I need to follow my heart. Because I can only produce miraculous results when I follow
your
my
own vision. Yes.
my own beliefs. So I need to follow my own beliefs, my own vision. I need to trust my journey. So not getting entangled by something else, but within. I think that's the most important thing for today.
And that's a wonderful advice that you have given.
That keeps you going automatically.
Yes, yes.
Even if there are breakdowns, there will be a way made for you.
Because it's your vision, so it keeps you motivated, right? The last thing that I would ask is there any message that you want to give to the Soil Cup or to our audience, who are basically the people who want to start their entrepreneurial journey, or who have started and are facing some problem? What is the last thing that you would like to say to them, or what is your success mantra that you would like to give to them?
Yeah, don't get entangled in the drama around you. Don't get entangled by all the contrast around you, because when you get entangled, getting entangled is adding emotions and more meaning to what is happening around. Just observe everything. Practice this, that you observe and reset your own dynamics or own button of emotions to it, your own thought process, that what is it that I can do right now in this particular time, rather than what the government should do, what people around should do, how bad it is. So I feel that we need to just stop getting entangled in the drama around. And every one of us, if we just follow our own that one step, automatically more and more people walking on a better path, more and more people, they're taking that responsibility for getting forward and creating a happier and better world, will shift the gear for everyone. So I feel that's more worthwhile in today's scenario.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Dr. Pallavi, for giving us your time and for sharing such beautiful thoughts and advice, which sounds very clear and easy, as I said, coming from your mouth. But I'm pretty sure it is going to take everyone a lot of practice. But that is what we need. That is what is required, because practice is what makes us perfect, isn't it? It may take some time, but we'll eventually reach our goal. So thank you once again for joining us.
It's wisdom to do that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And one more call is trust in your soul and the spiritual powers. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey friends, this is Dr. Pallavi. Today I'm going to share very important tips to remain calm. हम सब जानते हैं शांत रहना कितना ज़रूरी है, और at the same time it is such a challenging thing to remain calm during unpleasant situation, especially हमारे सामने कोई कुछ ऐसा चीज़ कर देता है जो हमें डिस्टर्ब करती है, इरिटेट करती है. जैसे लेट मी शेयर, आई वाज रीडिंग अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग बुक, जिसमें वो ऑथर ने मेंशन किया है कि वो एक मॉल में जाता है और फिर वो मॉल के अंदर चल रहा है और उसके सामने एक लेडी चल रही है, वो प्राम में बेबी बैठा है और वो बेबी बहुत शैतान है, वो चीज़ें गिरा रहा है और पता नहीं क्या 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 आवाज़ कर रहा है. और ये लेडी पीछे चलते चलते बस मन ही मन ये बोल रही है, काम डाउन जेनिफर, इट्स ओके जेनिफर, काम डाउन जेनिफर. तो ये इंसान से, जो ऑथर है, उससे रहा नहीं गया और वो जाकर उसे पूछने लगा कि हाउ कैन यू रिमेन सो काम, ये बेबी इतना शैतानी कर रहा है एंड हाउ कैन यू रिमेन सो काम एंड सो रिलैक्स. तो उसने बस उसके पास देखा, मुस्कुराई और कहा, जेनिफर इज माय नेम. नाउ अगर आप इस स्टोरी को समझ पाओ, दिस इज सच अ पावरफुल थिंग, तो याद रखना, आप लिख के रखो. ओके, दीज आर रियली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट की पॉइंट्स, और मैंने खुद भी ये कीज इस्तेमाल की अपने लाइफ में. इट रियली वर्क्स. आई हैव 2 daughters and mother of 2, so at times I just need to use it, and it really is an awesome key. It keeps you calm. हाँ, सो जैसे आपके सामने स्पेशली आपके बच्चे अगर कुछ ऐसी शैतानी करें तो आपको क्या करना है, मन ही मन सिर्फ ये बोलना है खुद को, काम डाउन जेनिफर, इट्स ओके जेनिफर, काम डाउन जेनिफर, इट्स ओके जेनिफर. फिर अगर आपको एक्शन वाइज जो ज़रूरी है वो तो आप करोगे. समझ लो आपने उनका, वो शैतानी करे, आपने उनका हाथ पकड़ लिया, शांति से पकड़ा दे, यू नीड नॉट बी टू विगरस, जस्ट प्यार से, एंड इन योर माइंड रिपीट दिस. ओके, सो फर्स्ट is calm down Jennifer, it's okay Jennifer. Second, I would like to share an incident again कि एक बैंक का बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट काम था मेरे हस्बैंड को, और उन्होंने मुझे कहा कि यू गो एंड डू इट, क्योंकि बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं और आई एम अनेबल टू मैनेज, सो नाउ यू गो एंड डू. और उन्होंने कहा कि वहाँ पे 2 मैनेजर्स हैं और 2 केबिन हैं, तो आपको ये वाले मैनेजर से बिल्कुल नहीं मिलना है, इन्हीं से काम करवाना है, क्योंकि ये मैनेजर वो ऐसे इंसान है कि वो काम होने ही नहीं देंगे. सो इट इज़ लाइक, यू कैन इमेजिन समवन हु इज़ रियली एंग्री, फ्रस्ट्रेटेड एंड हु विल नॉट वर्क. ओके, सो अब मैं गई वहाँ पे, मैं गई और जाने के बाद मैंने देखा कि जो मैनेजर से मिलने के लिए इन्होंने कहा था वो तो छुट्टी पे थे, तो यही वाले से मिलना था और काम तो बहुत ज़रूरी था कंप्लीट करना, और उनका हो गया था लंच टाइम. एंड एज माई हस्बैंड मेंशन, सीन तो ऐसे ही था कि वो बैंक 2 मर्ज हो रही थी और पूरा लोड इन पे आ गया था, स्टाफ का उथल पुथल हो गया था और उनका था लंच टाइम. उन्होंने खुद खाना नहीं खाया था और वो उनके पूरे स्टाफ पे लिटरली भड़क रहे थे, सो दैट वाज द सीन। और मैंने बस मन ही मन इतना बोलना चालू कर दिया, ब्लेस 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 ब्लेस, वेरी कंपैशनेटली, है ना, उनको जज किए बिना मैंने बस वो सब ऑब्जर्व किया और मैं मन ही मन वो बोलना चालू कर दिया। जैसे मैं वहाँ उनके केबिन में जाकर बैठी तो उन्होंने मैं उनसे पहली बार ही मिल रही थी, बट देन उन्होंने एकदम से आई जस्ट स्माइल्ड एट हर एंड उन्होंने अपने प्रॉब्लम्स मुझे बताना चालू कर दिया। और थोड़ी देर बाद मुझे कहा कि पता नहीं क्यों मैं आपसे ये सब कह रही हूँ। और उसके बाद उन्होंने पूछा हो कि आप क्यों आए हो क्या। लिटरली उन्होंने सब काम छोड़कर मुझे बिठाकर और इमीडिएटली वो काम करके दिया। That was really out of the box. So this works. So second key is when you remain calm, automatically things fall in place. कितना ज़रूरी है शांत रहना, है ना। आज जितने भी हेल्थ इश्यूज हम डील कर रहे हैं, बाद में उस पर दवाइयाँ लेके और उससे बाहर निकलने की का स्ट्रगल करने से अच्छा पहले ही थोड़ा स्मार्ट वर्क कर ले हम। सो फर्स्ट वाज काम डाउन जेनिफर, इट्स ओके जेनिफर। सेकेंड इज ब्लेस ब्लेस bless. So when you have to deal with tough people, remember this. Okay. Now third is 0927. इसके लिए मैं एक छोटी सी स्टोरी ही मैं बताऊंगी। एक किस्सा है, मैंने एक वर्कशॉप लिया, उसकी एक पार्टिसिपेंट थी, तो मैंने जो वर्कशॉप में सिखाया शी रिमेम्बर्ड इट एंड उसने मुझे कुछ दिनों पहले ये फीडबैक दिया था। तो शी सेड कि मेरे एक बहुत अच्छे फ्रेंड ने कॉल किया, बट ये फ्रेंड का ऐसा था ना कि शी यूज टू रियली टेक हर सपोर्ट, और जब भी वो प्रॉब्लम में होती थी तो वो प्रॉब्लम से इससे शेयर करती थी। तो बहुत बार ऐसे होता था कि वो तो शेयर करके चली जाती थी, बट इसके मन में वो घूमता रहता था और वो इसको इम्पैक्ट करता था। सो शी वॉज द पर्सन कि हर कोई आके उसको लगता था कि उनका प्रॉब्लम वो उससे शेयर करे, बट देन शी वॉज इम्पैक्टेड। तो उसने कहा इस बार मैंने कुछ अलग ट्राई किया, आपने मुझे वो की सिखाई थी, वन ऑफ द हीलिंग कोड 0927। तो जैसे ही मेरे फ्रेंड का फोन आया, मैंने किताब खोली और उसका सुनते सुनते मैं बस लिखते रही 0927 0927 0927, पूरी किताब भर गई। बट देन आई फेल्ट सो नाइस। मैंने जब फोन रखा, मुझे वो फ्रेंड को भी जज करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी, ना उसको बोलने की जरूरत पड़ी कि तू बहुत नेगेटिव बात कर रही है, पॉजिटिव सोच, ऐसा वैसा, नथिंग। बस वो भी हल्का हो गई और एट द सेम टाइम मैंने खुद को भी बचा लिया। तो 0927 इज अ वेरी वेरी पावरफुल हीलिंग कोड। इट एक्ट्स एज अ ब्रूम अगेंस्ट नेगेटिव पीपल, सर्कमस्टेंसेस, सिचुएशन। तो जब भी आपको ऐसे लगे कि आप ऐसे सिचुएशन में हो जहाँ पे आपको समझ आ रहा है कि यहाँ का जो एनर्जी है या यहाँ के लोग हैं वो, या जिससे भी आप कॉन्वर्सेशन कर रहे हो 1 to 1, वो उससे आप इम्पैक्ट होने वाले हो, तो आपको सिर्फ क्या करना है, विद ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट टू द अदर पर्सन, आपको मन ही मन ये चैंटिंग स्टार्ट करना है। तो उनके इमोशन का असर आप पे नहीं होगा, उनके विचारों का, उनके बिलीफ का असर आप पे नहीं होगा, तो आप अपने आप को बचा लोगे। सो व्हाट इज द थर्ड की? 0927। हमने फर्स्ट बोला काम डाउन जेनिफर, इट्स ओके जेनिफर, देन ब्लेस, और फिर उसके बाद 0927। नाउ फोर्थ, आई यूज इट सो वेरी ऑफन, स्पेशली विथ माई क्लोजेस्ट सर्कल, मेरे हस्बैंड, इन लॉज। जब भी कुछ वो ऐसे बोलते हैं जो मैं अनकंफर्टेबल हूँ, या मेरे सामने ऐसी कोई चीज़ होती है, जैसे समझ लो हम ट्रैफिक में जा रहे हैं और हमें दिखता है कि सामने वाला इंसान एकदम से इरिटेट हो जाता है किसी के कुछ गलत तरीके से गाड़ी चलाने से या जो भी, तो हम उनको समझाने जाते हैं, बट उनका ईगो हर्ट होता है या उन्हें नहीं अच्छा लगता, उस समय उनको वो नहीं सुनना होता है, राइट। सो और आप भी इम्पैक्ट हो रहे हो, तो आपको लगता है कि यार ये ऐसे क्यों नहीं है, ऐसे बात करना चाहिए ना, चाहे वो बच्चों से हो या अलग किसी और अननोन इंसान से हो, या वो आपस में ही कुछ एक दूसरे से बात कर रहे हो और आप ऑब्जर्व कर रहे हो, पर आपको समझ आ रहा है कि ये ऐसे there is a better way to deal with it, है ना, in your opinion. So उस समय आपको उनको कुछ नहीं बोलना है unless and until they ask you कि बताओ इस सिचुएशन में आप होते तो कैसे डील करते या क्या तरीका है ना. If they don't ask, you need not interfere every time, but in your mind you can definitely chant change divine order now. So when I started using this, it really gave me power. तो मन ही मन आपको क्या करना है, चैंट करना है चेंज डिवाइन ऑर्डर नाउ, चेंज डिवाइन ऑर्डर नाउ, चेंज डिवाइन ऑर्डर नाउ, चेंज डिवाइन ऑर्डर नाउ. ऑटोमेटिकली आप भी शांत होते हो और रादर आपके ऊर्जा में बाकी सब लोग भी ऑटोमेटिकली थोड़े शांत हो जाते हैं, वरना बात कहाँ की कहाँ निकल सकती है, राइट, स्पेशली व्हेन इट इज इशू एट होम, है ना. सो परफेक्ट. काम करते करते भी आप ये याद रख सकते हो, समझ लो आप ऐसे सिचुएशन में फंसे हो कि आप वो नहीं करना चाहते बट यू प्रेशराइज टू डू इट. सो उस समय आपको वो चीज में प्रेजेंट मोमेंट में रहना है, 100% पार्टिसिपेशन रखना है, बट एट द सेम टाइम इन योर माइंड यू आर चैंटिंग change divine order now. So let it all fall in the right divine order. Isn't that awesome? Super. Leave your comments if you like and definitely subscribe to the channel. God bless. Thank you so much. Change divine order now.